Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's devotional, Priceless. It's out of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17, and it reads, "Honor everyone, love the brothers and sisters, fear God, honor the emperor." That word in the original Greek, that first word where it says honor everyone, is a word that means inherent, intrinsic value, and it's only determined by God. Human beings want to try to determine value out of convenience, to justify our actions. We see that today in people wanting to justify murder through abortion. From the moment of conception, God is the one who knits us together in our mother's womb. He's the one that determines our intrinsic value, because all humans have been created in the image and the likeness of God. And so when people, whether it's through justifying abortion, whether it's through ethnic cleansing, someone like Adolf Hitler, many wicked tyrants and dictators throughout the ages have done so in reducing people of different skin colors, people of different religious beliefs, even people who were bearing the Lord's name in vain, calling themselves Christians and wiping out other people groups and putting it under the banner of a holy war. It's only through God's divine designation. There are times in the Old Testament when God would tell the nation of Israel, but since ontological value, who we are, our worth is determined by God. Only God can determine when life begins and when life ends. And it begins at the moment of conception and it ends when God is the one who calls us home. So the encouragement, the command from God's word is that we are to honor everyone, that we are to see the intrinsic value of every human being the same way that God sees it, from the moment of conception all the way through to the end of life. And if we decide for ourselves when life begins, calling little human beings that are growing inside of their mothers, reducing it to them being clumps of cells to justify convenience, the enjoyment of sexual activity, but I heard it said this week, the removal of the undesirable byproduct of conception, rather than referring to it as a human being created in the image and the likeness of God. So God's word's encouragement for us, for you, his command, in fact, is that we would honor everyone. So God bless you. Dive deep into God's word and let this be our first and final authority in all things. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.